How can my man who loves me like a queen expect me to live like I'm his maid? You know, life isn't always black and white. Sometimes there's that shade of gray. And it's confusing for you and it's painful for you because this man posts you on Facebook, on his Instagram, on his Snapchat. He's telling his mother, his sisters, or his family members all about you and making you feel like a queen. But when you're in the privacy of your own home, he puts all the responsibility on you as if you're his maid. I think the first thing that needs to be done, ladies, is if you have a man who treats you like a maid when he should be treating you like a queen, you have to look at yourself. You have to look at what are you accepting? What are you doing to show this man, I accept you treating me this way? Perhaps you're enabling him. Maybe there's certain responsibilities that he has that you've taken from him, that you stripped from him because you don't trust that he's going to do it the way that it needs to be done. You have this if not me then who attitude, and you're like, listen, I see the light and this man is blind and I don't need him leading me down a dark path. So I'm just going to handle it myself. So what happens is you then get frustrated because he wasn't thinking like you were thinking and handling the situation. And then he becomes frustrated and he doesn't do anything because he feels like you emasculated him and he's not standing up as the man. And it's this crazy 8 circle and you don't know who to point the fingers at. So check yourself first and make sure you're not enabling him and causing him to continuously treat you like a maid. I think the other essential component that you have to take into consideration is really having a talk with this man. I mean, sitting him down to have a come to Jesus moment and say, listen, I'm your woman and you're my man. I believe in you. I trust you. I know that there's a power that you probably haven't tapped into yet, but I need you to tap into it because I was designed to be your helpmeet. That means I'm supposed to help you meet objectives, goals, aspirations that you have. I'm your helpmeet, not your help. Make sure that man understands that clearly. You don't have to do it with an attitude or nothing like that because for some men, they don't get that. And for others, if you do that, you know, you may turn up and get results for like a few weeks, but he'll resort right back to the person who you didn't want him to be in the first place. That's because doing all this attitude, that may remind him of his aggressive mom or whoever was in his life that told him to do things and he did it because they forced him to, not because they attracted him to do it. Remember, and I say this all the time, the best thing that you can do is to pull your man to change, not push him to change. Because anybody who's pushed, anybody who's forced to change, they're not going to change for the long term. But if you pull me, if you attract me, if you compel me, and cause me to see that changing my behavior is not going to bring me pain, but it's going to bring me pleasure in the long run, hey, then I'm in it all day. And if he does not do that, then that's a conversation that you need to have with him, and maybe you need to assess, this may not be the man for me. Point is, ladies, understand that you are the helpmeet, not the help. And figure out ways. You know your man best. I mean, I'm right here in front of the camera and I can give you techniques and give you some skills, but ultimately you know your man best. You know the key words to use that will probably get his attention, and you know the things to do that may make him shift his focus and say, okay, I need to get some things right here. So do what works. Do what empowers him, not disempowers him. Whatever approach that you have, make sure that he feels like a man and he doesn't feel like he's emasculated at the end of the day, because you are his helpmeet. So help him meet the man that he's supposed to be in his life, and ultimately, guess what? You're going to benefit in the long run. Hey guys, as always, thank you for watching this video. My name is Mr. Aim for I Am, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you're on YouTube, subscribe, and Facebook friends, if you are watching this video, make sure you hit the like button as well so you can be notified of the upcoming videos that are here weekly. All right, see you next week. Blessings.